collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and your cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this beautiful new to full April into May 2023. I am your reader, fellow Pisces moon, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. I am a professional witch. I am a professional intuitive. I am the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, almost 25 years in service come Beltane, May 1st. 2023. I am also the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There is a Kindle version of it available. There is a link in the description box, and if you click on it, you can preview it for free and catch a little whiff of some of the prayers, practices, and principles that have kept me in business, not just for 25 years, but even before that. I love that book. It's in chakra chapters too. That was fun. But that's the Kindle version. The original version that I did myself with the help of Jill Schweitzer, my editor, that's like a Fellini movie. It's like very, very, very vibrant. And you could find that on Patreon as one of my subscribers. I have 8 different levels of subscription, and some of my subscribers get the original Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, but all of my subscribers, regardless of level of subscription, get a couple of things in common. Number one, they get all the extended reads, the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. They're all relationship based, like true love and soulmate contracts and all of that. They are juggernauts, the extended. Some of them run over an hour. And I'm so glad that, yes, they are on Vimeo.com, pay-per-view, but that all of my subscribers can go back into the archives because I got a lot of them. So that's a real treat for me as a mystical artist and all that. But they also get me every single morning in what we call the daily check-in, an unlisted YouTube live stream link, so they can chat with me about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a prayer of blessing. Little something to send us swimming on our way, and it is my favorite way to start the day, and I love it. It's my favorite thing on earth right now. I've been over a year and a half on Patreon building a lovely community, and it gives me an opportunity to let my mystic art out. We've even been doing recorded workshops, Zoom recorded workshops. It's so cool. So if you feel so intuitively drawn, at least go dip a toe, check it out, click the link, sniff the menu, if you will, taste the rainbow, and come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. People, you can just call me Mal, and I save the best for last. The meditation, I always meditate and do breath work before I go on camera to do a reading. And now we may have some feline intervention. My youngest, Melchior, I have 3 male black cats. Otherwise, I live alone. So life is pretty much Tex Avery cartoon around here. But let's just get down to business, shall we? If you are new to the channel, we have to do the explanation for the new fishies to the pond and their cross-watchers. If you are new to the channel, 5-card draws, just 1 card from 5 different decks, giving you clues, tips, and hints about anything in particular, but we're going to be looking at a 14-day period, a waxing moon, part of the moon cycle, from a beautiful new T-full. But before we look at the astrology, I am a Virgo sun sign. Yes, I was born on a full moon. I'm a witch. We'll talk about that in a bit, because there's some things that you need to know if you don't already. But these 5 decks represent fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. It's a spell kit, all right? It's a way to help anyone fine-tune their fire, earth, air, water, and spirit to plant a seed, intention, a desire, a law of attraction, who's he, what's this, launch an arrow of desire, whatever you want to call it, Abraham Hicks, Abraham Hicks, to manifest something, plant a seed, and help it grow over a 2-week period. And let's look at this 2-week period. The new moon, it's an eclipse. It's on 4/20, April 20th. So, of course, it would be on 4/20 that it would eclipse and go void, of course, at the exact same time. 12:13 a.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. I'm sure you're not shocked. Goes into Taurus 12:30 a.m. So it's a little late. It is 4:20. But I'm going to say, waking up in that energy, a Taurus new moon, plant a seed in fertile fixed earth on a Thursday, the day of Jupiter, the day of expansion and wealth and prosperity. It's just really, really, really wonderful seed to plant that day. Then 2 weeks of building that, that's what these readings are to help us do, to the full moon in Scorpio. Ooh, let's go in. Also an eclipse, 1:34 p.m. on a Friday, Cinco de Mayo. Now, Friday is the day of Venus. Full moon in Scorpio, trining a Pisces, whatever, sun, moon, rising, Venus. We could get our stuff touched. There's a possibility. However, we allow that to happen within our own healthy boundaries, obviously. So plant a seed and watch it grow, because in between those two, get ready. You're ready. This is going to hit us in a weird way. On the 21st of April, yeah, enjoy your 420, because 421, Mercury's going retrograde in Aries. Now, that means it's backing away from, might actually go back into Pisces, so be aware of that. And on May 1st, Beltane, May Day, drawing the circle's 25th anniversary, yay, Pluto goes retrograde in Aquarius. Now, it's the slowest moving of all the planets. It will eventually come into Pisces, but we got a while. So keep that in mind, right? There may be some setbacks, some transformations going on. And of course, if you have planets that would affect that, square, trine, sextile, whatever, just to be aware of it. So otherwise, I think we're ready to rock and roll, except to say it is a general read. Take what resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, because you may have 4 different seeds, or maybe one main seed with 4 different angles. And cross-watchers, you have the opportunity to get some insight and understanding into the Pisces, because, you know, we're not the easiest to understand right off the bat, as it were. But you might also get some empathy and some sympathy. So if you apply some of this to your own energy field, your own process of manifestation, you won't just be helping yourself or the Pisces you are cross-watching for. You will be, through the unity of the collective unconscious, 12th house Pisces, be helping all of us manifest our heart's desire. Element of fire, our first card down, but our heart's desires were assigned to us before we came in. They're part of our soul contracts, and we don't know how it all fits together, but that's why they're written on our hearts. Doesn't matter where we go. There it is. So, woo, there it is. Wow. Throwback. I'm doing this in the dark moon in Aries, by the way, so let's try and have some fun with this. All the readings have been out of the park, but you know they always save the best for last with Pisces. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. And I will do the best that I can to get the clarity, guidance, and grace for all of us. So cross-watchers, you're helping me too, as well as the Pisces moon that I am, to manifest our heart's desires. And trust me, for Pisces, they're usually pretty juicy. Ready? Let's see what it's the table. The shift from all that explanation, which I have to do, and I'm glad to, for the new fishies to the pond, as it were, to the divination that I am born to do, soul contract to do in this lifetime. That shift happens in the still point. Shall we? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. And here they come. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, probably me too, and the cross-watchers who were drawn to this video, who will be receiving this reading and the energy that's underneath and behind and through the words and the cards, please. For the element of fire ancestors, what is the spell fragment to help us clarify, refine, define, hone our element of fire? What's written in our hearts, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Yes, it is. This beautiful, beautiful April, May. Glamour. Oh, it's all about the glamour. Now, this is not the kind of glamour that you're thinking of. Let me read you what's written on the card. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. I think we've got this before in another read. I write down, I apply what comes through from my sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, what hits my dining room table essentially here at Drawing the Circle's home office. So into this mirror I now see the realms of possibility. I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while, but then I saw him last night. He held his hand so tight. And when he stopped to say hello, although he wished me well, he couldn't tell that I'd been scrying over him. Sorry, little Roy Orbison goes a long way. All right, interesting element of fire and wildly open to interpretation, so let's ground it with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, the element of earth. To ground, to feed the fire, to ground and manifest the heart's desire, usually something you already have, element of earth, inner or outer. If you have the stone indicated, I highly recommend using it as a touchstone, an amulet, a talisman, a magical carrier, magical tool, whatever. If you don't have the stone, no biggie. Clear quartz does everything, and you can use anything. I use jewelry all the time, because, you know, glamour. So let's ask Archangel Ariel what the message is, because really the message is the most important. Please take a nice deep breath. Usually, still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North Powers of Earth, hence the Crystal Oracle. Please, beloved Archangel of Lyons, beloved Archangel of Nature, beloved Archangel of Wealth and Courage and all that cool stuff, please. One card in clarity for the Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and drawn to this reading for the element of earth to help us stabilize, ground the element of earth, to fuel that fire, to ground and manifest our heart's desire that either is or does require glamour this new to full. Thunder, 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 thunder eggs, ho! Amulet stone, a protection stone, an amulet away, talisman toward, electromagnetic, masculine, feminine, take it however you like. I just love that. Oh, Lion-O. Oh, Lion-O. Oh, Lion-O. Good goddess, bless my heart and soul, because it's going to need it. Amulet, thunderstone. Also, thunder eggs. Oh, sorry. Thunder eggs. Let it go, Mark. Travel plans will soon be on the horizon. Yeah, with the glamour. What kind of travel is that, Pisces? An unexpected opportunity will arise, which will see you preparing to travel to a faraway place. Into it, that, well, could be the astral dimensions. Hey, you can end up astral projecting to Uranus. Bring some wet naps. The amulet stone offers you protection and guidance while traveling. Sounds good. While away, you will discover interesting ways of integrating your physical and spiritual life, as well as your business and personal life. This is becoming very personal for me. I don't know that I have any travel plans. I mean, I'm going to Beltane in the park and Huntington. Speaking, presenting 25 years of witchcraft, of professional witchcraft is what I'll be talking about. Ideas and opportunities arise that you will find both rewarding and stimulating, allowing yourself to keep an open heart and mind. Okay. Thunder, 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 thunder eggs. Ho. Thunder egg ho. Who are you calling a thunder egg ho? All right. Yeah, with glamour. Now, look, I am going to say, if you are doing scrying, if you are, you know, mirrors or interdimensional portals, blah, 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 never stand between the two of them. Terry Pratchett novels, Discworld taught me everything I really needed to know about witchcraft, and standing between two mirrors ain't a good idea. What's that one? Witches Abroad is that one. It's really one of my favorites. Oh, Grebo. So, you know, having an amulet stone. Now, if you don't have an actual thunder egg, because who does? I don't at the moment. Anything that you want to use as an amulet. Amulet away, talisman toward, you know? So you could use anything, literally anything. So let's clarify with the element of air, but oddly enough using the Archangel Fire Oracle. Well, they got wings. It's element of air. Everybody has access to the archangelic kingdoms. I am what's called an Arielite or an Arielite. Part of Archangel Ariel. Everybody's part of an Archangel. It doesn't make me special, but it makes us all holy. That was a real Course in Miracles moment, wasn't that? Special relationships. So the element of air, the thought process in this, right? If we're going to be traveling literally or even interdimensionally, it sounds so weird, but dreaming is interdimensional travel, so, you know, take it as it comes, I suppose. So let's ask the let's not call them the Archangels. Hopefully it's just a past life British accent bleed through, gone awry. But they only come when invited, through air, through prayer, through meditation, through whatever. I think even if you Google them, they take that as a sign. Please take a nice deep breath. Free will, y'all. Still blind. As I call upon the beloved pantheons of archangels, for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, who are drawn to this reading. What is the element of air to stoke that fire, to ground and manifest our heart's desire that either is or does require glamour, anchoring it, grounding it, the element of earth, thunder eggs and amulet stone, traveling, protecting, integrating on the journey forward. Who is the archangel waiting in the wings with the wings ready to swoop in and help at our invitation? This beautiful, beautiful. Mirabiel. No, it's M-I-R-A, Mirabiel. And I believe this is a very Pisces card, if I remember correctly. Mirabiel. That's how I'm going to say it, you know. Hey, it's easier than Sweetquid Hosey. That was the last one. I almost broke my lips trying to say that one right. Hey, it's a journey. You know, I'm doing the best I can. Some of our lip muscles were not prepared for certain words. Some of us were. Oh, dear God, Mel, you need a vacation. It's true. I'm taking actually, I'm going to be taking some time off from doing the readings here because I got videos to make for the 25th anniversary. I got like 3 I want to make. Where are we? Oh, one more. Reflection. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility with the Archangel of Reflection. They always save the best for last. It's no coincidence that Mirabiel's name sounds like mirror ball. Like a glitter ball reflecting endless sparkles of light. The silver blue lunar-esque say the name right, Mirabiel, helps to illuminate the divine feminine aspect of grace within us. In doing so, she helps balance, cleanse, and purify our spirit. As we gaze into her mirror, do I have a new magical tool? Do I have to buy a new mirror and make a mirror of Mirabiel? I might. Really, just make a mugwort infusion. Oh, and it's a new moon. Oh, to do that on the Scorpio film? Witch, please. As we gaze into her mirror, we look deeply into our own soul self and slip beneath the mercurial waters of the unknown. Totally 12th house Pisces vibe. We are then able to move with more flexibility, relishing the freedom activated by this card. I gotta say, this definitely is feeling more internal, extra dimensional, which is a nice way of saying it, I suppose, than literal physical travel, but you never know, it could be both. The message, life is a mirror. No, life is a highway. I'm going to write it all night long. Life is a mirror. What are your outer circumstances reflecting back to you? There you go. Integrating our spirituality, our mysticism on the road. Hopefully without peyote, I'll pass. What can you learn from these experiences? Okay, so this protection, this integration of our spiritual life, of our physical life, possibly even our professional life, our business life, but to see the possibilities in that journey before or during, and then to look back and reflect, that's pretty powerful. Now, I will say, be careful of you spot it, you got it. It's very simplistic in terms of the laws of reflection. There are actually 7 different mirrors as defined by the Essenes in Nag Hammadi. Is that the Dead Sea Scrolls? The Dead Sea Scrolls, right, in Qumran. Oh God. Oh, the 7 Essene mirrors. I can't believe I forgot his name. I can't believe his name just went out of my head. Greg Braden. Greg Braden's mullet. I want to start a band called Greg Braden. I love that man. Does a wonderful YouTube video on it. I don't know if it's in this description box, but it's easy to find on YouTube. It's like a 2-hour workshop. It's really good for free. So wisdom is being gained here, but through reflection, not shocked. So, fire, earth, air. Let's do our element, water. The Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelo Hartfield, consecrated to the higher selves of all involved and representing obviously the emotional element, the love that is the divine power, the sacred heart of the sacred heart, sacred truth of the heart chakra, to juice this up, to bring the love to the party. And glamour work. Please take a nice deep breath. God, you changed my hip. Don't. I bind you, Nancy. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Oh, this feels good. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above. 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? The piece of information, inspiration, insight needed for the element of water for the Pisces collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross-watchers watching this video who are drawn to this reading to help them bring the love that is divine power in the element of water to help us manifest our heart's desire that either is or does require glamour, grounding it with a protection stone, integrating, protecting, learning so much, making connections in some kind of journey or travel to a faraway place, which can mean all sorts of. Calling on the help, the guidance, the grace of Mirabiel for reflection, to reflect within as well as to kind of take the mirrors as they come. Oh, mirror of now, mirror of judgment, mirror of loss, mirror 7 Essene mirrors, hollow mirrors. So the higher selves, what you got for us to help us manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire. This beautiful new 2 full April into May romance. I love it when it just says it. Like, you can't misinterpret this. Romance. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. Okay. We'll see. I'm single right now and I kind of really love it. Totally do it. But, well, you can get vaccinated against incubi and succubi if you are doing this on the astral planes, I suppose. Yeah, a little archangelic coverage could be helpful. Oh my goodness. You're called to the gods of the Trojans. I am Sparta. No, you're not. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. And if you're single, I mean, do it in the mirror. Louise Hay, Mirror Work 101. But that's not my sense of it. This does feel like there is a journey both inner and outer here. And let's face it, I don't think any other reading in this series got the romance card exactly like that, right? Other things indicated at it, hinted at it, and I don't like going for it's like clickbait to make everything about romance, right? It's not always about romance, you know that. So to actually see it, it's like, wow, that eliminates some doubt, right, about what this is about. Shall we? Last card down, the Kahn healing mantra. Now look, here's how I do this. I write down all my stuff. I have it in my red book of shadows, right? My spells and my prayers and all of that. I write down the spell, I write down the stone, I write down the archangel. I usually write down the keyword, but then I write down the mantra. So what I do is I take the stone. I have amulets galore, right? What I'll do is I'll take the stone, I'll say the spell, I'll call in Archangel Mirabiel, understanding on some level that this is about romance, and then charge it all with the mantra into the stone, the amulet, and then every day I just touch the amulet and say the mantra. Repetition is the mother of skill. I've been doing this a very long time, and it works for me. All right, ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, I do go on, but I love what I do. Still point. Indeed. I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly that we know this is about romance. I guess we could have a romance with anything. Like, I could have a romance with sushi. I just love the entire art form and all of that. I know it's fish, symbolically cannibalism, but not literal cannibalism. So please, I love making the Ascended Masters go, oh good gods. Please, one card in clarity. For the Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, saving the best for last read of the series. I'm in my bathrobe, by the way, as comfy as I could be. So please, what is the perfect healing mantra? The card of spirit to help us unify, empower, energize, and manifest our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire that either is or does require glamour. With the amulet stone grounding it, our element of earth protection, integration on a journey, integrating our spiritual lives, our physical lives, our maybe even business life. You never know who you're going to meet along the journey of work, career, vocation, but we can call upon, and I will call upon, the Archangel Mirabiel for the reflection, for the internal and external reflection in this romance. What you got for us to help us pull this off, this beautiful, beautiful April, May 2023. Untangling neglect. This could be mirror work, folks. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. I'm going to read it from the bookie book. What you do is you take a mirror. This is like Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life 101. Seriously, mirror work is raw because you say something like, I give myself all the approval I desire. You're doing great. You're doing right. You can see on your face that you don't believe it on some level, right? So you say it again, and you're not trying to bang it into place. You're allowing it to come up. You got to feel it to heal it. So Lord knows, Lady knows what this is about romantically, but certainly you are building something very, very important for a waxing moon here, particularly for that sense of safety in the world, right? With that amulet stone. The thunder eggs, untangling neglect. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. Now look, let's stick a pin in this for a second. I can tell you how I do that for myself in 100 different ways, right? Mostly with a loving sense of humor, like, hey kid, you're kicking ass today, keep going. Like after this reading, I got this series done, I'm going to do a little series completion dance, right? Probably in my bathrobe, you know, woohoo, right? Throw a little silent party for myself. Well, not so silent. So take the time to give yourself all the approval you desire. When neglect is untangled, you're no longer turning to outside sources for constant reassurance and validation. Instead, you're going within the depths of your own heart to notice the parts of yourself that require the presence of your attention. In nurturing yourself this way, you step forward as the first responder to each wound, concern, and desire. Like when you really, really want it, but you really, really don't, right? That can be a crossroads moment for sure. From this space, there becomes less of a likelihood of attracting relationships where further neglect occurs, simply because you have accepted your role as the one who nurtures the innocence within you. And that's my gig. That's what I do, morning, noon, and night. Yeah, it's inner child work to an extent, but it's understanding that as an empath, I'm not just healing it for me. You know, man, just today alone, some of the fear of loss and of pain. The fear of pain, let alone the pain and the loss that's already being experienced, came up in me. I was like, everything's fine. Oh, right. Only this is in the my personal subconscious, but in the collective unconscious. You know, feeling it and healing it. So, you know, this mantra is ideal for building self-confidence. There's your waxing right there. Surviving codependency. Hello, been there. That's the thing, I don't have any codependent contracts going on at the moment. I'm not looking forward to one. And healing neediness, which honestly, I go to the divine first. The divine will give you everything you need. It's always in the present moment, blah, 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 blah. All of those words mean nothing, but an experience of it, that's the work of the mystic. It goes beyond words. And then you know in a way that can never be stolen from you. Yeah, you can talk yourself out of it, but why? All right, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a blessing and a summation. At the end of that, the reading is done. Hail, farewell, and blessed be. I'm going to talk about 25 years of Drawing the Circle Productions. It won't be very long, but there are changes being made, and I feel really good about them. So let's do this one more time. Maybe more than one more time. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for the Pisces collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, watching this video who are drawn to this reading, may we all be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, by untangling neglect, with the element of spirit, taking the time to give ourselves all the approval we desire. In romance, approval, giving ourselves that so we don't need it from another, but it's nice to have it when it shows up. And certainly in terms of reflection, calling upon Archangel Mirabiel, like the mirror ball, to see all the different facets and all the different reflections, all the different aspects of self, with the protection of the thunder egg, the amulet stone, or similar, to integrate our spiritual lives and our physical lives and apparently our romantic lives on some sort of journey. So may we manifest our heart's desire as we now cast this element of fire into a mirror. May we see the realms of possibility for the well-being of all. And with harm to none. As we will it. So let it be done. So motivating. So it is. Ooh, mystical romance time, not bad. It was good. You like it? Hit the thumbs up. Go ahead, like it, my mer people. Do you want more? Subscribe if you haven't already. Why not? I'm a hoot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to know when they hit. Comment. I do like a good comment section, it has been said. But all that does is help other people find the reading, that it will help them to make this world a better place. Because that's algorithms and logarithm. We ain't got them on Patreon. If you sign up for a level of subscription on patreon.com/drawingthecircle, you get everything that has been on that level of subscription since I started it, and until I croak, retire, possibly both will happen at the same time. So click the link, check the menu. I think you'd have a field day. We got a lot of Pisces over there, of course we do. But 25 years ago, I started Drawing the Circle, and I upped my prices to $100 an hour for hands-on healing, spiritual counseling, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, readings, right? Well, 25 years later, things have changed on planet Earth, so I'm changing my prices. So there is a link in the description box, booking a reading with Mel. That video will be remade. But if you click it, you can get all the information you need to book me for a reading, and if you book me before May 1st, even if the reading is scheduled for after May 1st, I don't know why it's over there, it just is, then I of course will honor the $100 an hour, because it's been where if I go over, it's on me, and if they want to tip me, it's on the client. But this makes it easier, whether it's Zoom. If I'm traveling, I'm putting together packages. You'll see it on the website, and I'll talk about it, I'm sure. So click the link and book me if you want, and book me fast, because there's not much time left till May 1st. But most importantly, oh my god, what a great read. A romantic, mystical, magical mirror read. I think this is gonna be fun. Comment if you can. I would love to know your take on this from another Piscean. Well, you cross-watchers will see about you. I'll be looking in the mirror, though. Wish you all the very best and the very blessed. I love you, my mer people. Just do it. Bring healthier romance to this planet. It's got to be one of the infinite possibilities. Hang in there. Keep swimming. Mer. Heal. Hail. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.